Welcome back, trainers. So yet again, we have another event with a new shiny being introduced, and it is going to be Exeggcute. So I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I'm a big fan of Exeggutor, and there's a little fun trick actually. If you've caught in yourself the Alolan version of Exeggutor, you're going to be able to go into the Pokedex and actually take a look at the regular one, and it's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and look at the details here. It's going to be starting April 9th at 8 a.m. your local time and lasting until April 16th at 10 p.m. local time. Pokemon that are going to be spawning more frequently in the wild are going to be another Pikachu with a hat, potentially shiny, Exeggcute, potentially shiny, Chansey, Mareep, Meryl, Torchic, and Baneri with flowers on its head. And then you're going to have some new field research tasks, as well as the Alolan Exeggutor already as the 7-day breakthrough. You're going to have some new clothes revolving around Togepi, and then you're going to be able to hatch some more Pokemon, potentially, that you're trying to get out of eggs, specifically the Riolu. That is definitely what I'm going to be going for. Well, hopefully, I'm going to be able to hatch that. And then, of course, the new shiny. You're going to have times to hatch candy, 1 hour lucky eggs, and then you're going to have half distance for your incubators, both free, normal, and super. So this is good. I'll take it. You know, an event is an event, as well as a new shiny. Still looking for that Croagunk. Didn't get myself the Skorupi that I so wanted, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. You don't get every shiny you want, but you do get house shinies that you go plus and have a heart attack when you potentially thought it actually maybe ran away, but I actually caught that. As a matter of fact, I was able to actually go plus another shiny at my house, so this is going to make 2. As well as all those legendaries from the Go Battle League. So looking forward to this event. We'll be taking a look at some of the images a little bit more in depth here in just a moment. So definitely going to be trying to hatch that Riolu because I didn't get one the first time around and hatched so many. Now for the Pokemon Mystery Hour as well as the bonus hour, they're going to be combining those together. This is going to be taking place every Tuesday from 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. your local time. So for April 7th, we're going to have Purloin Spotlight Hour, and then times 2 XP for catching Pokemon. April 14th, we're going to have Magnemite Spotlight Hour, potential shiny there, times 2 Candy for catching Pokemon. April 21st, that's going to be Wobbuffet, and then alongside that, you're going to have times 2 Candy for transferring Pokemon. And then on April 28th, you're going to have Pidgey Spotlight Hour. Pretty excited about that one, actually. And then alongside that, you're going to have times 2 XP for evolving Pokemon. Now, taking a little bit of a closer look at the, I guess you can say, the Easter event costume Pokemon, honestly, I don't care for them. They're starting to take up space, but I know there's people out there who do certainly like to collect them. So to each their own. And then taking a look at the new clothing, actually like this Togepi print sweater here. As far as the glasses, those look pretty fresh too. Willow's glasses, let's go. And now we have Victini, folks. So this is actually going to be a mythical Pokemon, something along the sides of Mew, Celebi, Jirachi. We'll probably get it for this year's Go Fest. And if you're thinking, whoa, what do you mean Go Fest? That's probably not going to happen. Absolutely not. But they did state that they're going to be doing kind of a global thing. Think of the Colossal Pass. You purchase it through the shop, and then you're going to be able to participate and have maybe different spawns. Although the Colossal Pass didn't in detail, you know, new spawns or anything like that. It is going to be between Darkrai and Victini. It is the #1 Pokemon in the Unova deck. So pretty interesting stuff there. We're going to take a look at its stats here in just a moment, as well as go over the changes that did take place for PvP and moves for every Pokemon. So take a look at these new Incense that were also found. And you know, it's about time they start rolling out maybe some new items during the times that we're going through, right? So we're not really able to get out and play. Some of us can't. And having more items, more variety for potentially different types of Pokemon is going to be nice. So that's exactly what this thing is maybe going to do. Some people are speculating a possible, like a shiny charm, but I don't think that's what this is going to do. It's going to potentially lure in maybe ground, fire, stuff like that, but who knows? Different Incense. We've seen these in the code a long time ago. There's actually several different ones, but they still haven't implemented them. So I will have links in the description to all of the images that I am using. So if you are interested in potentially downloading them, go ahead and check them out. Now, taking a look at all the Pokemon for Bullet Seed, as you can see here, pretty nice lineup. The new ones include Blossom and Cradily. Some other notable ones are going to be Ferrothorn, Mantane, Sceptile, and Cherim. As far as Exeggutor, its confusion is going to be better all the way right now. Jump Love could be pretty interesting as well with the better energy gain for Bullet Seed. It could prove for these Pokemon to shine in specific situations. And then for Energy Ball, quite a big roster here. It is going to take less energy and have the possibility of dropping your opponent's defense. So this is going to benefit them as well. Ludicolo, definitely notable for sure. As far as PvE going up against gyms and raids, this isn't really going to help you out too much. This is more regarding PvP as far as these new changes are concerned here. Also, Chandelure, very interesting to cover its weaknesses like rock or ground types. So as far as using it, it is very classy. Mew, we'll see. But those were the changes there. As far as Leaf Tornado, you have Victory Bell, Shiftry, Superior, and Savine that can learn this move currently. So we've all seen, if you watch me and seen my Superior video in the Go Battle League performs magnificent with Leaf Tornado. Now that it's going to potentially have the opportunity to drop 2 stages for the opponent's attack is going to be even better. So very interesting how that's going to work out. As far as Ancient Power, although those Pokemon took a hit, there's really nothing to benefit from it whatsoever because they did lower its damage output every time you do use that. So today, when I was in Go Battle League, taking Ancient Powers from the Giratina, it was certainly noticeable in the difference on the damage for sure. It wasn't just some, oh, it's so minuscule you won't really notice. It's a big difference to me personally. And also Pokemon taking hits from Silver Wind and Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind is going to take more energy to get there. And they just kind of been nerfed all around. So there you have the roster for these Pokemon. Most notable ones as far as Ominous Wind are going to be Giratina Origin, of course. And then potentially Drifbloom, Natu, maybe Spiritomb if you like to use that. Legacy Golbat, unfortunately for you guys, that is going to be taking a hit as well. Dusknoir. Now, here are going to be some of the Pokemon that are actually going to learn new moves out of this whole thing that's happening here. And also Pokemon to take note of. Sceptile going up against that today with Bullet Seed, Leaf Blade, and Earthquake was crazy. It was able to get to Earthquake quite fast, so I'll have to look into that. Nothing extremely out of this world, but, you know, something to take note of. Ferrothorn is also going to be pretty interesting as well. And then we have Blossom. I really want to check that out. Cradily, and then Ludicolo with the Energy Ball now. So this is all going to be pretty interesting. Ludicolo does have Bubble, and that does gain energy very quick. So potentially spam Ice Beam and Energy Ball is going to be great for the Great League in the future. And then for Cherim, Sunny, wow, it's going to be so interesting to see how this works out when the Great League does roll back around. And then unfortunately my Tangro took a hit, but it's okay, and it learned Rock Slide. So let's go ahead and look at Victini here. It's going to be a Psychic and Fire type mythical Pokemon. You're only going to potentially be able to get one like Mew, like Celebi and Jirachi, unless you're one of the few people who are actually able to have the game glitch, and you do have 2. Yes, there are definitely people out there with 2 Celebis and 2 Mews. So this is going to be Psychic and Fire type, max CP 3,265, attack 210, defense 210, and stamina 225, weak to dark, ghost, ground, rock, and water, resisting fairy, fighting, fire, grass, ice, psychic, and steel types. Okay, for the quick moves, we have quick move, quick attack, and confusion. Okay, thank goodness, confusion's there. For the charge moves, we have Focus Blast, Overheat, and Psychic. Overheat's good. All right, these are single charge moves here, folks. So it's, you know, Psychic, I mean, is an exception, but, you know, it's not looking super crazy, all right, as far as PvP is concerned. As far as PvE, going up against gyms and raids, still not looking too great. I mean, it has Confusion and Psychic, so that's great, but there's going to be other Psychic types that are going to outperform it. But there is something that you need to keep in mind, and that's going to be the fact that these Pokemon sometimes get new moves. They just add on as they go on, so you know, we have that to look forward to potentially for Victini here. But, you know, right out the gate with these moves, not looking so fresh. Anyways, with that said, trainers, if you did enjoy this video, please, like usual, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends if you found it useful, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. Thanks for watching, and take care.